Have you ever felt like you were stuck in the same patterns of problems and battles over and over again? Are you plagued by the thought that you keep making the same mistakes and dealing with the same problems? You are not the only one if that's the case. A lot of people are stuck in the choices they made in the past and want to find a way to free themselves so they can move forward with clarity and purpose. Dolores Cannon is a well-known hypnotherapist and past life regressionist whose deep insights can help you break free from soul contracts and fate. She says that when a soul reincarnates, it makes deals with other souls that affect the lessons and experiences it has in this life. These contracts can help people grow and connect, but they can also become tangled webs that keep people stuck in cycles of emotional turmoil and unsolved problems. But here's the empowering truth. You already have the power to break these contracts, forgive, and start a journey of deep change. Freeing yourself from karmic bonds isn't just a matter of words. It's a highly transformative process that needs honesty, courage, and self-reflection. We'll go into more detail about this process in the next exploration. This will help you get off the karmic wheel and into a life of endless freedom, joy, and satisfaction. It's important to understand the basic idea of soul contracts before we start this trip. These deals, made between souls before they were born, spell out the relationships, problems, and lessons that will happen in this life. Some contracts help people grow and make good connections, while others can trap people in cycles of mental pain and bad behavior. To get out of karmic patterns, you need to become more aware, accept yourself, and be ready to let go of the past. Imagine a life where your present is unaffected by the past or what other people think of you. Imagine a world where every moment is planned and filled with meaning and purpose. Freedom is not just a far-off goal. It is a fact that is within reach. Deciding to become more self-aware, learn about how the soul contracts and the karmic wheel affects your life, and then be brave enough to break free from their unseen chains, is the first step toward freedom. Adopting full awareness is the first thing that needs to be done to break soul contracts. It means noticing the problems and topics that keep coming up in your life without judging them. People can learn more about their thoughts, feelings, and actions by exploring the depths of their minds through mindfulness, meditation, or writing in a diary. Being self-aware is important for recognizing and understanding soul contracts, which helps people break free from the bonds that hold them back. Dolores Cannon stressed how important it was to look inside and think about oneself on the path to freedom. Once you know which soul contracts are stopping you from moving forward, it's time to add the power of purpose to your journey. Setting intentions is like planting seeds in the universe's rich soil. They have the power to grow into huge changes. What do you want your life to be like? What themes do you think will be used instead of the old ones? By being clear about what you want, you start the process of expression. Dolores Cannon talked a lot about how powerful purpose can be. It's not enough to just want things to change. You have to fully believe that you can change them. When you make a firm decision to do something, the world works together to help you reach your goal. Imagine letting go of old habits and feeling free and light as you become a stronger version of yourself. The power of forgiveness to change things is at the heart of Cannon's lessons. Holding on to anger, bitterness, or blame only makes the energetic ties between you and people and events from the past stronger. Imagine carrying around a heavy backpack full of stones, each stone indicating a feeling or problem that you haven't dealt with yet. Your progress is slowed down as long as you carry this weight. Forgiving someone isn't just a nice thing to do for them. It's also a deep act of self-love and freedom. When you forgive someone, you're not letting them off the hook for what they did. You're freeing yourself from the emotional chains those acts put you in. It's about being aware of the pain and making the choice not to let it define who you are anymore. When you forgive someone, you cut the ties that hold you to them and free yourself from their control. Also, very important is the practice of forgiving yourself. We are all flawed, prone to making mistakes, and able to hurt others. whether on purpose or by accident. It's very important to recognize your own nature and be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made in the past, whether they happened in this life or in past lives. Know that in order to grow and evolve, we have to learn from our mistakes and choose a different path going forward. At the heart of breaking soul contracts and extricating oneself from the karmic cycle lies the profound impact of self-love. Love is the most powerful force in the world, and it can break through even the strongest negative energies. However, a lot of people have trouble loving themselves, no matter what. Respecting your own worth is not selfish, it's self-love. When you love yourself, your vibrational frequency goes up. This makes it easier to break free from old contracts and karmic repeats. Let's finally take a look at Dolores Cannon's explanation of the life-changing process of breaking soul contracts. For this powerful practice to work, you need to be in a quiet place with an open heart. To start this process, here's a guide. 1. Look for a peaceful place. Choose a peaceful place where you can be alone. Create a holy space for yourself. To create an atmosphere of respect, light a candle or start burning incense. 2. Visualize with your eyes closed. Close your eyes and let the person you want to let go into your mind. Imagine them clearly, remembering their traits and the feelings that go along with them. 3rd, tear up the contract. Picture in your mind a contract between you and the person. Imagine yourself ripping this contract into tiny pieces. Feel the physical feeling of ripping the paper and the sense of relief that comes with it. 4. Tell them the truth. Put your attention on them and say what you really think. Say something like, "We tried, but our paths diverged. Let's get out of this agreement." Feel how these words, which are full of sincerity and unwavering determination, hit you. 5. Forgive and let go. Say to the person, "I forgive you," in your mind. "I let you go with love, and I'll continue on my own path." Feel the weight of the world lift off your shoulders as you truly forget and let go of them. 6. Forgive yourself. Understand that relationships and fights involve more than one person. If you think you've done something wrong, forgive yourself by saying, "I forgive myself for any harm I have caused in this life or any other. I give up and let go." Be kind to yourself and forgive yourself. 7. Believe and let go. Have faith that your words and goals will work. Understand that when you truly forgive and let go, you are cutting the energy ties that held you to that person. Have faith in the process and let go of any worries or questions you may still have. 8. Take a big breath and open your eyes to feel free. Experience the feeling of freedom and release that surrounds you. A big step forward has been taken toward ending soul contracts that are no longer serving your greatest good and breaking free from the chains of karma. Forgiving others and yourself, as well as breaking soul contracts, are more than just mental tasks. In a mental and emotional sense, it frees you. By cutting the energetic ties that bind you to old relationships and fights, you make room inside yourself for healing, growth, and new possibilities. Imagine a bird that has been locked up in a cage for years. In the same way that opening the bird's cage door and letting it fly freely into the blue sky is like breaking these soul contracts. You are no longer trapped by the limits of your past. Instead, you have the power to manage a future full of opportunities. You move on to a new part of your spiritual journey when you free yourself from the karma wheel and break soul contracts that are no longer useful. Deep inner peace, focus, and a sense of purpose characterize this phase. You are no longer tied down by the actions and reactions of the past. You are now in charge of your own fate. Living beyond the limits of karma doesn't mean you won't have to deal with problems or challenges. There are always new things to learn and grow in life, and problems are what push us to do that. But now that you're smarter and stronger, you face these problems with a sense of independence. You understand that how you react to life's ups and downs is now up to you, and not based on agreements or habits from the past. As a co-creator of your world, you have the power to shape your experiences through your thoughts, intentions and actions. You attract good energies and chances when you let go of the frequencies of bitterness, anger, and victimhood. Forgiveness, love, and self-acceptance fill your aura, which attracts good things and people who are in alignment with your best self. Breaking soul contracts and going beyond the karmic cycle is a life-changing trip that frees you from both the chains of the past and the worries of an uncertain future. You let go of the chains of worry, sorrow, and fear when you stay in the present moment. In this moment, the eternal now, you understand that each moment is a blank canvas ready for your mindful creation. You hold the pen of purpose in this holy place of the present and paint the tapestry of your future with colors of freedom, joy, and plenty. Each stroke of the brush is filled with the spirit of your true self, creating a work of divine art. As you enjoy the peace of the present moment, you represent the timeless truth that you have the power to make your deepest dreams and goals come true. You set the stage for your future experiences with every choice and purpose you make. You carefully guide your thoughts so that they fit with your goals and dreams. You are no longer controlled by unconscious patterns. Instead, you are in charge of your own life and creating a world that matches your true essence and purpose. When you break free from karmic loops and your soul contracts, it affects more than just your own journey. It also affects the lives of those close to you. As you live your life as one of forgiveness, love, and self-empowerment, you help other people heal. The way to freedom is lit up by your transformation, which everyone who sees it can follow. Think about a world where people let go of the past and accept each other with compassion and understanding. This shift in awareness holds the potential to change society by encouraging people from different backgrounds to work together and support each other. At its core is the freedom of each person to forgive, let go, and live without guilt. Dolores Cannon's teachings are more than just philosophical thoughts. They are a real call to go on a journey of self-discovery, forgiveness, and freedom. Freeing yourself from soul contracts and the karma wheel is more than just an idea. It is a practical and life-changing process that gives you the power to take control of your life and move forward with purpose. You break the chains that used to hold you back when you let go of the past, forgive others, and practice self-compassion. You take control of your future, free from the effects of past actions, and ready to write a story full of endless possibilities. People can use your sudden freedom as a lighthouse to help them find their own ways to heal and discover themselves. Remember that the key to getting out of the karma wheel and having your soul contract is right in your hands. As you go on this trip, you will deeply explore, think about, and change yourself. Are you ready to start this journey that will give you power? You are the one who has to make the choice, and the freedom you want is just beyond the point of choice. Accept the power you already have. Forgive with sincerity, and bravely walk into the endless possibilities that lie ahead. A life free from the chains of the past. The first step to freedom is to free yourself. In traditional teachings about soul contracts, past lives and karmic cycles are important. However, new ideas from quantum physics suggest that awareness and reality are connected in a more complex way. This point of view says that soul contracts might show up in more than one lifetime, as well as in parallel worlds and other dimensions. In this case, breaking free from karmic patterns means not only getting over past hurts, but also figuring out how quantum entanglement and the dynamics of the universe work. This paradigm shift forces us to look into how consciousness, choice, and the very fabric of life itself work together. It also gives us a huge chance to change ourselves and our world. In addition to the personal, there is a bigger picture of soul contracts that goes beyond specific stories and includes the journey of all people. From this point of view, soul contracts are not just deals between people. They are also intricate threads that run through the universe. Every soul comes into the world for a specific reason, which adds to the unfolding tapestry of our collective development. Breaking free from karmic cycles means more than just being free for yourself. It also means balancing the energies of everyone and reaching the greatest potential of humanity. By understanding how we are all connected and accepting that we help make the world what it is, we are all part of a cosmic dance of awakening that is moving the whole human family toward a new era of awareness and unity.